All right, it's week 5. We're messing with the intros to see if that's any better. Maybe get higher viewer engagement. Just kidding. Yeah, let's jump right in. So, someone asked, that someone was my sister Sarah, if capacity was an issue. That's something that she wants me to talk about. So, she mentioned maybe photos, audiobooks, podcasts, music. What's the deal? So, you're going from 128 gigabyte iPhone 12 mini in my case to a 32 gigabyte Apple Watch Ultra with the Ocean Band, which, by the way, real quick, great decision. Um, I don't feel like I've noticed any sort of wear and tear, and it still looks clean. So the cloth bands, I feel like will pick a lot of dirt up. Not an issue here. You get in the shower, it's fine. So that's great. Capacity. So 32 gigabytes. I have 24 gigabytes free. So lots of space. Most of that is currently being consumed by, so they're like, what, 8 gigabytes being used, is being consumed by the Watch OS, so just the operating system. The highest usage or highest category will actually be podcasts for me, and that's 400-ish megabytes. I think I've noticed that the messages will kind of automatically delete themselves, or at least pare them down to be a smaller memory. I don't have a lot of photos, so on my phone that was kind of the case as well. I don't take a lot of photos. I guess a lot of the photos that me and my wife take when we're out and about just end up on her phone and they stay there. So not really a concern of mine capacity wise. With the cellular model, if I need more podcasts or audiobooks or music, then I can just stream it or download it temporarily and then delete it when I'm done. I did try to download some of my Spotify playlists, but for some reason they would get corrupted, or like only 4 of the songs would download and then it would just play only those 4 songs. So I ended up actually undownloading all that, and I pretty much only stream my music. I am thinking about getting rid of Spotify and jumping into Apple Music, feeling like the native like support would be better. TBD. Um, yeah, this week my AirPods just started connecting with phone calls, which was awesome. I turned off and back on my watch, so I didn't reset it, but just kind of rebooted it midweek, and all of a sudden it's just really the AirPods with phone calls started working pretty much seamlessly. If a call is incoming, like I haven't accepted it yet, and I put my AirPods in, immediately connects, goes to the AirPods. And if the call is in progress, so I'm like walkie-talkieing, and I put my AirPods in, it moves it on over. So that's I'm very glad that has kind of resolved itself. Biggest issue this week was just kind of in the realm of spontaneity. So me and my wife were downtown Friday after work. We're at Zilker Park. We knew where we were going to go for dinner. Used the watch to navigate us there. No issues. But after dinner, we're like, hey, let's go grab dessert somewhere. And we didn't know where we wanted to go. Didn't really know what was around. And I couldn't really help much when it came to the research of where to go. When you search, in this case, I searched desserts. I think 5, maybe 6 results popped up. You can't see the menu. You can only kind of see where it's at, and even then it's distance away and then the street that it's on. So you kind of have to know where you're at and where that's going to be in relation to you if you don't want to go through the whole, direction part. So that's a little disappointing, discouraging, just not being able to search very well. If you know your city very well, then no issues. You know exactly where you're going to be, at what time, where you're going to go next. Works great. Being downtown just wasn't as familiar there. So that was unfortunate. I'll be up in OKC in a couple weekends. So a lot of research will be done prior to, of places to see, places to eat, places that might be around. We can go afterwards so that the trip isn't impacted as much. But I definitely foresee that being an issue. And last thing is, if this whole experiment doesn't work, not having the ability to pay with my watch will be kind of a bummer. I've gotten really used to just double tapping the button and then paying with NFC. So Not looking forward to that if this thing goes away. We will catch you in week 6. Thanks.